They actually despised each other on set during the production of this film. They never got along at all. Pretty much from what I could gather reading about the story was that they have extremely different ways of working, and their personalities and their work styles did not mesh at all. They were yelling at each other on a regular basis. They were fighting daily. They were not getting along whatsoever. In a lot of ways, they resented each other. And even people said that the fight that Furiosa and Max have, the 2 days they filmed that scene, like, the tension was boiling. And you could see, like, people on set were saying that they looked like they really wanted to kill each other. And I have a bunch of excerpts from interviews from cast and crew confirming all of this. And so Nicholas Hoult said in an interview, it was a tense atmosphere at times. It was kind of like you're on summer holidays and the adults in the front seat of the car are arguing the whole time. Charlize Theron wrote, "It was like two parents at the front of the car. We were either fighting or we were icing each other. I don't know which one was worse, and they had to deal with this all in the back." Speaking about the younger actors in the back seat, they didn't want to touch each other, and they wouldn't even face each other if the camera wasn't rolling. I kept finding instances of Tom Hardy being late to set, hanging out in his trailer for too long, and Charlize, who is a consummate professional, always early, always ready to go, and was actually holding up the set many times and making the set last longer. So he was kind of, you gotta say, he was acting like a diva for sure. And then Tom Hardy said, "In hindsight, I was in over my head. The pressure was on both of us, and it was overwhelming at times. What she needed was a better, more experienced partner out of me, and that's something that can't be faked. However, I'd like to think that I'm older and could rise to that occasion now." So there's a point where they had a screaming match. She went into the war rig to get ready for the scene they were going to film, and she waited 3 hours in there for him to come out. When he finally came out, she ran out at him and started berating him, and they had a huge screaming match in front of the whole crew. And then after that, she asked for the production to call in a female producer from Warner Brothers to come in and be a mediator between the two of them, because she felt extremely uncomfortable, and she felt like she was kind of unsafe in the working environment being around Tom Hardy because he was being so aggressive at times.